Okay, hopefully my phone keeps the storage so I don't have to redo this again. Um, but I felt guided to share something that came to me earlier today after a certain phone call. But I've been like toiling and like this has been coming in my head about being the black sheep. Um, and being the oddball, the one that's just always singled out, the one that's just different, and there's nothing that that black sheep can do to look like and be like um, everybody else. It actually makes me think of this story I read a few weeks, maybe a month ago, to my students, and it's the wolf and the seven little kids, and how the wolf was actually turned out to be really a friendly wolf, like wanted to actually make friends because they didn't have any. And so that wolf wanted to be friends with these goats. But the mother goat said, do not let that wolf come in, don't talk to the wolf, don't open the door for nobody but me. That sounds familiar to childhood. But yeah, and the wolf was just trying his hardest to make themselves look like the the goats, or look like, you know, one of them, so that they can make a friendship. And eventually, but the way it went about doing it was definitely suspect, and I was like, there's manipulation. I don't like that, but it was in with the intention of just wanting friendship. Um, yeah, that was a loud laugh, but it was cool. I ain't embarrassed. Okay, that laugh is over. But I said all that to say, there's nothing that a wolf or a black sheep can ever do to blend in and look like somebody that they're not. Um, and it made me think of how we talk about, having the wolves in sheep's clothing. And now, don't get me wrong, um, the message behind that story, or behind that statement, um, is real, right? But I'm also, my mind takes me to alternate universes where one would find that wolf being in the sheep's clothing, not because it was trying to blend in and manipulate and be sneaky, you know, to trick the sheep. But in this alternate universe, the wolf actually thought it was a sheep. Like the wolf lived as a sheep because that's all it knew. And in this alternate universe, the wolf was so ingrained with the life, the mindset, the activity, and the appearance of sheep that it too thought it was a sheep. That no matter what the wolf could do, it was never going to be a sheep. Always wondering, like, why do I look so different from everyone else around me? Why does my sound, they buy and I woo. Whatever the wolf say. But like, yeah, like they got wool and I just got fur that's straight, or like they move slow, but I like to run, I like to move, I like to hunt, I like to go further than what all of everyone that I've been surrounded by all my life can do. Man, how sad of a life for that wolf who truly, deeply believes it's a sheep. How much that wolf is missing out on. How much life that wolf isn't living because it believes it is a sheep. And then it makes me think about all the sheep that's around them. Either, okay, bird, you want to talk with me then? Oh, okay. I think the bird stopped. Okay. No, it didn't. All right, I'm going to just push through. This bird is loud. It's like right there, too. You loud and proud. Okay, anyways, okay, focus, Renee. All right, so back to what I was saying. That bird really threw me off. What was I saying? Okay, hold on. Train of thought, come back. Okay. Whoopie woo. Oh, okay, boom. All right, so imagine the sheep around that wolf. Those sheep either had to be blind and not be able to see that that was a wolf, or those sheep knew that it was a wolf and chose to convince that wolf that it was a sheep this whole time, because they knew if that wolf knew who they truly were, they would be in danger. Wow, and not just in danger, but because the wolf probably could still be a friend, like a wolf that is not going to be their predator, but they don't know that, and so they, out of fear, would rather convince the wolf that it's a sheep than to allow that wolf to be its true form, and to release that wolf to go and find its pack, the people that, or the wolf. See, I'm already gotten to where I'm going, but the the wolves that are, that would better align, a family that would better align to that wolf and for that wolf. And so how often do we as people stay in communities, stay in families, stay connected to people who either are blind to our greatness, blind to our power, blind to our differences, or they see it and they choose to suppress it because they fear what will happen when you truly know who you are. When you truly get the person you are and who you are becoming, and you start to realize that it's not the same as who they are. That the characteristics that you possess, that you have within you, is embedded into your DNA, is very different from theirs. And if you knew how powerful you were, you would stand in your power, and they fear what will happen because of that. Either they fear your actions towards them, or they fear your absence from them. Man, this is hitting me. Hi, squirrel. This is hitting me. I'm triggering myself as I'm speaking. Go on. Oh my goodness, man. To be the wolf who thought it was a sheep. How small did that wolf have to make themselves around the sheep in order to be and exist in that herd, like that environment? How quiet did that wolf have to be with the sheep to not disturb their peace, or their, you know, you know, image, or, optics of peace? Mm. And then for that wolf to finally leave the pack or leave the herd and to walk alone, knowing that their differences is what made them stand out no matter what. Like there's nothing that they could do to be a sheep. There's nothing they can do to blend in and to conform and be accepted. So they have to leave the herd into the unknown because all they've known was to live like a sheep. That's all they know what to do. What else are they going to do? They have to relearn themselves, learn their wolf instincts. They have to learn how to move, how to survive, how to hunt. Mm. The what? Just I'm just really like man, like go deep with me for a second, because it's like dang, think about even the down to the point of say that wolf from the moment it opened its eyes into this world, all it saw was sheep. Never saw any other wolf that looked like them. And never was able to see a mirror of themselves in others because all they were surrounded by were sheep. How mind-blowing it is to then see other wolves, knowing that it's not always your pack. How exciting it would be to find a wolf pack wanting to be embraced by those that look like you, yet still being different because you were born into a world of sheep. So your mannerisms, your actions are not the same as what these wolves who were born into worlds of wolves would be. You still in a state, in even how powerful you look, you still have those sheep qualities and sheep mindsets, sheep mannerisms. When everybody views you as a wolf and expects you to be a predator, till they realize you are not like most wolves. You are pretty different. Why are you so different? So even in the wolf pack, you are still different. You're still not the same. So then you feel like, dang, will I ever fit in anywhere? Where can I go where I can truly find people that resonate with me? Mm. That's how wolf becomes. That is the making of the lone wolf. Mm. Yeah. Well, that was pretty sad and a little sad, but just think about it. Think on that. Would you rather be the wolf who lives amongst the sheep and never actually tap into your true power and purpose? Or would you rather be the lone wolf with no blueprint of what is next, moving into the unknown anyway, knowing that you are just different from everybody else, and being and growing to be okay with that truth? think I'd rather be the lone wolf.